Paradise, and today's video is 5 hamster products I regret buying. So this was requested by quite a few people, and they all requested me to do hamster products I regret buying. Someone also requested me to do 10 hamster products I regret buying, but I don't actually have 10. I have around 5, so this is why it's 5 hamster products that I regret buying. So the people that requested this are Spinning Hammies, Coco and the Crazy Cat, and Little Rainbow 01. Also, apologies for my terrible voice. I'm actually quite ill at the moment, so apologies for my horrible voice. It sounds like I've been gargling nails and I've had something shoved up my nose. I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully you can just ignore it and enjoy the video. So let's get on with the video. So first up is the Seesaw. This is from Pets at Home, and this costs £3. As you can see, everything is laid out here, and these are all the pieces that need to be put together. Ideally, you would think it'd be very easy to set up, but however, this is not the case. Here is the whole thing built and set up. However, the problem we're having here is as soon as you lift this up, it comes straight out of the slots. So it's not actually very well put together for this reason. It's very loose, and I think the hole is slightly too big for this piece of wood to fit in, and that's definitely something they need to improve on, being able to slot it in and actually keep it in there, so when you pick it up it should just come along with it, is left on the ground. Another problem is the holes and the slots as well. As you can see, it seems to go in well, but again, when you lift this up it just falls off, and again that's another structure problem they've made there. The hole is too big for the slot, so it's not very well thought out and it's not built well. The image of the box, this is what you're supposed to have with the toy. Well, as you see, as proven, this is not true. You end up with a load of loose pieces and it's not worth your money. Exactly why this is why first hamster product that I regret buying. Next up is the Nobly Nora. This is from Pets at Home, and this cost £1. Now this is a chew that Honey really does not like. I remember within the first week I left it in her cage for about a week, and just to see if she would try and attempt to chew on it, she had a tiniest little nibble on this chew. But that's all she chewed, that tiny small little piece. She did not chew any part of this whatsoever. It was left hanging on the bars and it was not touched ever. So obviously Honey did not like this, and it was really a waste of money because she would never touch it, she'd never chew on it, and it was just a pointless little wooden thing that was on her cage bars. Another thing I absolutely do not like about this is the fact that after a week or so it actually broke. Like this fairly large hole at the end. So obviously it was not very well built together again, because something like this should not just fall off and break within a week. So it was very weak little chew, and the fact that it fell off could actually have caused danger to Honey, because this end bit is sharp. As you can see, the very sharp small point can seriously cause a lot of harm to Honey because it's so sharp. So because Honey never chews on this whatsoever, and because it broke so quickly in only a week, this is why I regret buying this product. I have the Bite and Roll. This is from Jolly's, and this costs £2.79. Now this was another birthday present for Honey, and I remember giving this to her. I sort of put it into a few pieces in the cage, but she never actually touched this again. It's one of the toys that she never actually touched, never chewed it, she didn't even bother to climb on it, so she wasn't too fond of this toy. It says in here, nibble it. Honey never likes to nibble this, and she never bothered to climb it either. Now I don't have all the pieces shown in this clip here. These are just a few of the pieces from the toy. But what I found out was that when I was building the toy together, I found that I had the same problem again with the fitting sort of the pieces together. So the pieces wouldn't actually slot in together. There were some pieces that just would not slot in. Again, one of the pieces was shorter than the other, and one of the pieces was longer, so it just would not go in, or it was just too wide. So again, that was another problem I had with this toy. I also found that Honey hardly ever used this toy. I put a few of these pieces in her cage. I found Honey wouldn't actually chew on this whatsoever. She wouldn't even attempt to climb on it, so she didn't actually like this toy, which is why I regret buying this product. Then we have the loofah teddy bear. This is from Pets at Home. And this costs £1.50. As adorable as this looks, this is simply Honey's opinion into why it's a product that I regret buying. So as you can see, it has lovely natural loofah material, which makes it great for chewing on. But the problem was that as soon as I put this into Honey's cage, she would not attempt to chew on this whatsoever. She would not touch it, and she'd leave it on the side. She would actually try to push it to the ground in sort of a way as, I don't like this, and she forced it onto the ground and sort of just left it and ignored it. So I think it just definitely was a sign that she does not like it. So I didn't put it in there after that, because I just instantly knew Honey didn't like it. It does make a really cute, adorable feature in a cage, and it's definitely perfect for using as a nice feature in a cage, looking really cute. Just a shame that the chewing is not quite to Honey's taste. Really the only reason why I regret buying this product. And last and fifth hamster product I regret buying is the Savick Rolly hamster wheel. This is from Pets at Home. I could be wrong here, but I think the price is £7 to £8. It's not actually shown on the website, so I could be wrong, but I think that is the actual price of this wheel. I'm sure many hamster owners will be very familiar with this type of wheel. Savick is a very popular wheel brand, and a few years ago it was definitely very popular. I think every hamster owner has experienced one of these wheels or has had one of these wheels. I think many hamster owners would have also experienced many problems with these wheels, and problems such as clip always breaking off. The one big problem about this wheel is I found that it would always break within a few months or so, and ideally a hamster wheel should last the life of a hamster and not break within a few months. The problem with the Savick Rolly wheel is that I always found, as many Savick Rolly wheels I've been through, they always end up breaking. The back bit comes off, and then the front part of the clip also comes off, and it's really just a useless wheel, and because it breaks so often. And why buy a wheel that's just going to break within a few months? I also found that the wheels tend to be a little bit squeaky sometimes, so you always need to find you to put a bit of oil on them as well, which can sometimes do the job, but in other ways it can actually loosen the clips and again cause them to spin off because they're so weak and very loose. So many Savick Rolly wheels, and all of them just keep breaking. The one wheel which actually didn't end up breaking at all, because I sort of gave up on this wheel and I decided to get a new wheel, and this is when I have my past with Roski hamsters. So I sort of gave up on this wheel and just got a new wheel, and that I had no problems with them whatsoever. But the Savick Rolly wheel always seems to have that problem where they just keep breaking. Which is why, and I'm sure many hamster owners will agree with me, the Savick Rolly wheel definitely is a hamster product that I regret buying. So that's the video, and they are my 5 hamster products that I regret buying. Thank you to all those that requested this video. Remember to leave any comments or questions down below. If you want to see more of the videos, then go subscribe. If you enjoyed this video and in some way found it helpful, then don't forget to hit that like button. And one more thing, happy Easter holidays everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Easter holiday, and we'll see you next time. Bye.